Yeah.
I just wanted like a $20 keyboard just to play with, and I ended up getting $100 something from Best Buy. Okay, setting it up.
Oh, it says we're live now.
We're live. Yep. Yes, we are. Let me mute the stream. I just want to.
Welcome back. Another Shade of Blue, episode 15.
Episode 15. We're here finally. A lot of postponements, rain delays.
Yeah. It's been what, like 2 weeks, huh?
About 2 weeks. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks.
Well,
a lot has happened.
We were supposed to do the roundtable last week. That would have been fun, but we'll see what happens.
Man. It would have been a blast, but everyone got lives and stuff. I understand. So
yeah.
That's
what it is.
Yeah. Because we're gonna make you see murder like Masterpiece Brothers. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Big Blue's coming, baby. You see it? You see this? You look at this beautiful array of colors.
This is nice. I mean, it has a bunch of stuff on it. It looks like a billboard.
Look at that. Nas, Eli's captain patch, and my favorite patch of all time was from the 2014 season when they turned 90 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that one looks nice. Right now, the 49ers, we have the 75th anniversary one, but they've had that on for like the past 3 or 4 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. It's been there, and it's to me, it's ugly.
Yeah,
it's like a big old 75 with the big triangle thing on it.
It's like Ron. Ron's been 39 forever, and San Fran been 75 forever. So it's we'll figure that one out. What's up, Ron? Love you, man. Right, Happy birthday, brother. Happy belated.
Jump on right now.
Oh, yeah, happy belated, brother. Happy belated birthday, Ron. Hopefully you join up. Love you, man.
He's gonna get on now. He hears you talking crap.
No, I'm not talking crap. He knows because I had this conversation with him on the phone. He knows. I don't do anything live.
You called him up?
Yeah, I called him up. I said happy 50th, and he got mad because he always says I make him older than what he really is.
Yeah.
Damn. I love this patch. You see that football? Look at that football there. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. The football.
I mean, it's all right. It is what it is.
What? Look at the beautiful. Look at that. That's just pure beauty, man. Did you
buy the jersey like that, or did you have to iron that on yourself?
I had it sewed on. I bought.
You sewed it. You didn't iron it?
No, sewed on. All this is sewed. It's all sewed on.
You did it yourself?
No, I have a tailor in Queens where I used to live. There was right down the block, and he used to hook me up like crazy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have a dry cleaner I used to go to. He used to hook it up.
Yeah. I got a couple patches for my my Kings jersey that I ironed on, and one of them's kind of peeling a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I try to stay away from the iron on because it peels off. But this is this is just a beautiful array of colors and everything. It's just beautiful. Look at the hat. Look at that.
I mean, I guess it's blue.
I like the Giants don't have beautiful colors though. Look at that. The blue with the red. Come on. Look at it.
I've always actually liked like teams that wear red, white, and blue.
Yes. All my teams
Rangers,
pretty much have.
I like the Rangers, like their
uniforms. The Rangers have beautiful jerseys.
And the Buffalo Bills.
I actually do like the Bills jerseys too. I do, but
I don't really care for the Patriots. I don't really like the Patriots ones.
I don't like that silver so much in there.
Yeah,
but
I don't like silver.
In the 90s, it was hard to tell apart the Giants and the Bills. You really couldn't tell who was who because they kind of had the same colors and everything. But then the Giants went back to this is the Giants' original jerseys. This one, they went back to their old school when they first started. So
yeah.
Giants had the best jersey of football. Reminds me of the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers colors. Look at that. Blue, red, and white.
They got the color right. Yeah, the blue. But I think the 49ers, our jersey, I think our uniforms are like the best. I'm not even kidding. They look clean.
The crimson, no. What is that?
It looks clean too. The blue, I don't know. But I like ours.
Because look at this red. And what is that? Because look at this red.
What, mine?
Yeah, what is that? Like crimson, I guess. I always say that.
Well, it's like a
violet.
To me, it's like a regular. I think this might be inside.
Okay.
It is different. The color of the hat is actually different from the inside part.
Because this looks like a hot red. It's like hot red, and you have like cold red, like frozen red. That's all. You have like frozen red, and I have right off the stove red. You see, it's red hot, right off the press. Look at that.
Yeah, I like that red. I like those. I like the colors, but not necessarily the team.
You love the team. You respect the team. We had to put some work in
because you're a fan of them, so I do it a little bit.
We had to put some
Expect a little
work
bit
in.
more.
We had to put some
Yeah.
work into the
I was
Niners.
telling people the other day, or some dude that I met, and then my uncle too. I was like, I've been saying how I never cared for the Raiders, but ever since we went to Vegas a couple months ago, and I seen like the
Mhm.
stadium and stuff, and like they're getting their own little culture in Vegas now.
Yes,
I like them a little bit more. You know, they're
Okay.
okay. The stadium's freaking nice. I like that stadium.
Stadium is beautiful. I love Vegas. The stadium is beautiful, and I also like their jerseys and stuff. They do have great colors. You can't go wrong with their stuff. You just can't. I like the logo, little Raider, their guy, and then you got the silver and
The
black.
logo's still kind of weird to me though, because he has an eye patch on one eye, and then the other eye is still closed. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, so how is he seeing?
I know.
Oh, that's why they
Like
lose all the time. But yeah,
exactly.
that's why
It kind of looks like I don't know if I should say the word, but it reminds me of the old Buccaneers logo. Remember how he was winking and he had the little feather in his mouth?
yeah, he had the thing sticking out like a sword
Yeah.
or whatever. With that, what's that orange? He has like sherbet orange or whatever that thing is called.
Like
Those
a
are
50-50
ugly.
bar.
Those are ugly.
Mhm.
My dad always
Yeah.
associates jerseys with winning, and it's kind of true. The Bucks sucked until they changed to the jerseys they have kind of now, but I know they went back to the jerseys they had when Gruden was there, but they changed it up. Then they went back to it again. And they won a Super Bowl. So they won 2 Super Bowls with that jersey and that helmet combination. The Patriots always lost until they changed jerseys. They went from that ugly ass white and red with the old school Patriot guy on it. Then they changed to this new one, and they've been winning ever since. If you think about it, it kind of relates a little bit. Like the Giants been sucked ever since they changed to Nike.
Really?
Ever since they changed to Nike, the Giants do not win. It's like a curse.
What about the last Super Bowl? Weren't there already
Reebok.
Nikes?
It was the last year under Reebok. The next following season, they changed to Nike. Yup. All those other previous Super Bowls.
So what do you think? Is this like a weird conspiracy thing or what?
It's like, I don't know if it's a I don't know. I feel, but it's kind of true though. Look at the Mets. The Mets cannot score when they wear those black jerseys. There's something with that. My dad always has that same feeling as me. It's not conspiracy. It's just I think teams sometimes play with the uniform or something. I can't really put, like, we won those last 2 Super Bowls in red, the white and red ones. We didn't even wear the blue because the last time we won the blue in the Super Bowl, we got blown out by the Ravens.
Yeah.
So that's why when Bill Belichick wanted us to wear the white and red, we took it and we won both of them because he was
also he's the one who said you guys should wear those.
Yeah, the team with the best record
What?
determines what colors the other team wears in Super Bowl.
Oh,
so he wanted to take us away from our blue jerseys and give us all red and white, and that worked out twice for us. So
why did he call it again too? The second one?
Yeah, but he said he was that close to changing it, but decided to keep rolling with the dark jerseys for them, and he regretted it because we always beat him with those red and white jerseys on.
But they probably won with their darker jerseys too, though.
Yeah, I don't think they won a Super Bowl without their dark jerseys.
Yeah, so see, that's what I'm saying. It goes both ways sometimes, but I get there's some teams that stand out more with that kind of weird,
right? The jersey
stuff.
Situation and stuff. But I always love the Raiders jerseys all the time. Always. And my dad, he is a diehard Giants fan. But I remember there's a picture, I'm gonna find it. For years in his room, he had the big San Francisco 49er patch on his wall for some reason, because he liked the colors. Because my dad is weird with colors and stuff, and he likes those colors. So he used to have the big San Fran patch on his wall. And I used to say, Dad, what's up with that? And he said, no, I just like the colors. That he said, we beat them all the time anyway. So he was like, I have nothing against them. And it's true, in the playoffs, you guys beat us in the regular season a lot. But in the playoffs, we tend to win that big game, except for that game with Jeff Garcia, whatever the hell. But other than that, we tend to beat you guys in the playoffs.
You're talking about the illegal man downfield and the
pass interference. Yeah. The pass interference. Yeah.
That was an ineligible man downfield. He couldn't have been down there catching it.
So what happened to offset penalties? We got to offset that.
I mean,
run it back.
I don't know what to tell you. We didn't win it that year anyways, though. So
right. You know what? At the end of the day, neither one of our teams was going to win that year anyway. So it wasn't like that, because we would have probably got knocked out. Who'd you lose the next round to?
Shoot, I forget.
Who
it might have been the Packers.
That was what, 2003, right?
Yeah, I forget. There you go, trying to put me on the spot again.
Yeah, no, I'm on the spot too. I put myself on the spot. I'm like, I forgot too. I just know we probably wouldn't have won the Super Bowl that year anyway. I think it was the Rams. I think the Rams won the Super Bowl that year, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
Could have been the
Yeah.
Rams. That's like the
I mean, I
greatest
was
show on
young.
turf.
2003? No.
Yeah.
Was it 2003 or 2002? 2003, huh?
Let's see.
I was 14. But
Let's see.
are you
We're
gonna
gonna do
you're
a
gonna
little
Google
research.
it?
Yeah, we're gonna do a little research here.
So that would be the 2002 season, though, right?
You might be right. Let me see. Okay, that was the 2002 season because we lost that game January 5th, 2003. So let me
Yeah.
see. 2002 NFL. Damn,
2002 Super Bowl camps.
okay, so in 2002, the Bucks beat the Raiders that year. We weren't
Oh
beating them.
yeah.
We weren't beating them. We probably weren't beating the Raiders either.
That was when John Gruden switched sides.
Yeah. Yup.
Mhm.
Poor Raiders, man. I swear, their coach leaves. They build something great. Their coach leaves and they lose to the coach in the Super Bowl. It's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Raider
Yeah,
fans.
so that was the same year then of the ineligible man downfield. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I remember around that time was when my dad he was going with a couple of his friends and some of his cousins, and we'd go to like different little restaurants, pizza parlors. I remember we watched the Giants and Niner game.
Nah,
Yeah, so I remember all those little games. Yeah, and the Super Bowl, the Buccaneers, and then the Raiders. Yeah,
I was going for the Raiders in that Super Bowl too.
I kind of was too, because I mean
Right?
that was before I really disliked him. I guess I shouldn't say I disliked him anyways, but yeah, because a lot of my friends and family are Raiders fans. So
And I didn't like how Gruden changed like that. I didn't like that whole thing. So for me, it was like I wanted him to get beat by them. But
mhm.
you know,
And that's
Rich
the thing
Gannon
too. Yeah,
wasn't
he won
happy.
it then, but now he's still stuck in the past with the way he coaches. That's why he can't win it.
Like he reminds me of Tom Coughlin. You know, that's why after a while Tom
Hmm.
had to go because you just got that old school
Wasn't he like
mentality.
90? He was like 90 anyways, right? He looked like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. He lost the team when he did the Odell Beckham Jr. thing. When he refused to pull him when he was fighting this dude, Josh Norman.
Oh yeah, from the
That
Jaguars.
that whole incident right there cost him the job right there because you got it. What happened to Tom Coughlin? Tom Coughlin used to have a belt around his neck back in the day. He'll be whipping players like, yeah, I told you not pass interference, and then now you got this guy just
The
running
hell?
around.
Did he really?
No, but he seemed like he wanted to
I'm
whip
about
some
to
ass a
say,
couple
damn.
times. He
That
looked
would
like he wanted
apply
to whip
this
some
day and
ass.
age.
Yeah, he wanted to he wanted to whip some ass a few times, but you know his wife is about to die. I'm sad about that.
Oh really?
Yeah, because they're both old, and his wife has like Alzheimer's, I think now or something. So it's a sad thing. But Big Blue always talks about Tom Coughlin all the time. Michael
Yeah.
Strahan's numbers getting retired. I think
Strahan. The Gap.
the gap he's
The
getting
Truth
his
Gap.
number retired. Did you see that? Oh, I didn't send you the video, but I showed you the picture. They had Eli. Surprisingly, they rolled this big crate onto the TV show, and Strahan's looking at it, and then Eli pops out. Boom. He's like, "Oh my God, you got me! You got me!" Eli's like, "Happy birthday!" And oh no, congratulations for your number retired. That's why they all had Tuck, Eli, and Jesse Armstead. They all had the Strahan jerseys on. That was a
Oh, that's
surprise.
cool.
That was a surprise. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
Big Blue. That's what we do. We're a family organization. We keep it within the family. And
Yeah, I mean, but so it's not corny though when you guys do it. I remember you said it was corny when I told you the Dodgers got Vince Scully a ring. Yeah,
yeah,
that's kind of corny. That's what. Yeah, I remember.
they had to
Because
wake
we're
Vince
family
Scully.
oriented too.
But
The
Vince Scully,
Dodgers, we're Niners. You know.
listen, we had Bob Murphy, I think was his name, and he was boring as hell. He was, what did he used to say? He goes, just win the damn game. He was boring as hell. I could not
I
leave it
don't
in the
know. I
dark.
can't see how someone can say Vince Scully was. Yeah, he was an old man. He was a soft. He would talk soft, but he had stories like no tomorrow.
He's like, in 1933, I had a chance to meet Adolf Hitler. And this and like, yo, bro, this is a baseball game, dude. Can we just stay to the game? Or I'm like,
That's why I liked him.
I'll watch it on Yahoo app. I'm not, bye, Vinny. But no, rest in
I
peace to
don't
Vince
know.
Scully.
I liked him. Rest in peace to who?
He died, right, Vin? Or no?
No, Tom Lasorda.
Oh, yeah, Tommy died. Yeah, I know Tommy died.
Yeah.
Tommy
Yeah, he
died.
died right after pretty much like I think like a month after the World Series, 2 months. That
Yeah,
one was crazy because
that was crazy.
he said I don't know how much longer the big Dodger upstairs is gonna keep me down here, so I want to see you guys win it one last time. And they
And
won
he
it, and then he
did.
died.
He died. Well, he's a legend.
Oh,
I like Tommy Lasorda. He's a good dude too. Real good dude. Tommy was
yeah.
funny. He
They've
wasn't
been
the best thing to look at, but he was a great coach.
yeah, he was a little ugly. He was funny as hell though.
I think he's from New York,
He
right?
has a huh?
I think he's from New York.
Yeah. Him and Vince Scully.
Oh, Vince Scully too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's why he has
yeah,
that
double
old
check on
timey.
Tommy Lasorda. He's from New York or
He's from Norristown, Pennsylvania. Close enough.
yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I kind of second thought. I was like, no, I don't think so.
That makes sense. That's how he knows Piazza's dad, because they're from the same town in Pennsylvania. So it makes sense. Yeah, Vince Scully's from the Bronx. He's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, I got a little respect for Vinny.
You could tell he's from New York because he has one of those, accents.
Old timey Empire State Building, New York era. Like just old timey at the docks, the Hudson Yards and all. Yeah, just really old timey, which I love. I love the old time feeling. But sometimes when I watch baseball has enough lows sometimes as it is. I don't want to be like, put to sleep.
So you're saying that's the thing about baseball? Like, yeah, we love like the America's old pastime, but then you get a little tired of the little that name of it or whatever.
With baseball, it's the thing with baseball sometimes. No,
that's how baseball is. It's America's pastime,
Yeah.
and you picture your kids running in the dirt fields playing baseball, and in the
No
abandoned
doubt.
old diamonds and stuff.
No, the Sandlot and all that. No doubt. The problem is, I feel like Vince Scully's a homer. That's the problem. I feel like he never said anything bad about the Dodgers. Everything's great. Everything's blue skies with the Dodgers.
That's why Kirk Gibson came out of the dugout in '88, right? Because Vince Scully was talking crap.
Well, you know what? Are you teaching me something right now? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because Vince Scully, before the game started, or it was right when the game was starting, I guess, he says, and if the cameras pan towards the dugout, you'll notice something. Yeah, there's no sign of Kirk Gibson anywhere. And so I guess he was trying to egg him on, I guess, and then Kirk Gibson heard him in the back locker room or whatever. That's when he started getting up and started getting warmed up. Just because, so if Vince Scully wouldn't have said that, he probably wouldn't have got pissed off and got up, and then we might not win in '88.
See, damn Vince Scully, got to get. I didn't want you. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do my research on Vince Scully, and I'm gonna educate myself on Vince Scully, and we're gonna see how I feel about.
I mean, I hope you don't like him just because he busted the Tupac. He left New York, came over here.
Yeah. Well, he must go back to the Brooklyn Dodgers. I'm guessing though. That's why he was a Dodgers fan. That's what I'm guessing. Because he was
Vince Scully, yeah.
Yeah, he got to go back.
You could tell he was a big fan, but he was like the most unbiased commentator I've ever heard. He never talked crap about any other team. He would have stories for the other teams too.
Really?
Like out of nowhere.
Okay, so maybe I'm have a bad perception of him. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
When I'm wrong, I admit it. So I'll do my research on Vinny. I'll see what's up with him. But you see the Mets though. You see we have no homers in our booth at all. They trash the Mets like you wouldn't believe.
Who does?
The Mets booth. Gary, Keith, and Ron. Oh my God, they trash the Mets like crazy. That's why I love them though. I love them because of that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that is true. That's how Joe Davis and Hershiser are. They're always getting on Ballinger.
Really?
I mean, just to name one, yeah, because Ballinger's trash. So I think they're tired of his ass. So they're just like, we gotta start talking crap about this guy.
What is he batting now? He's still the same?
No, he's like at 161, 160.
Let me see. Bellinger he's batted 8 today in the lineup. Jeez. MVP batting 8. Look at that.
He's been back down there. He plays every other game now. He's been getting benched a lot.
Wow, 169. That's incredible to me, man. I cannot get over that. That's just like the weirdest.
Funny too, because like a month and a half ago, he was 160 something. Then he went on a little hot streak and got back up to 189. Now he's back down to 169.
Well, the Mets will do that to you. When you play the Mets, you're going to get a little hot streak, pad your numbers, and now he's playing everyone else, and he's back down to 160.
Yeah, that's just him, though, because the Dodgers are still hot. In general.
Yeah, no, you guys are winning like crazy. That's what I told Ron. I feel like you guys are going to win the World Series again. So,
I mean, I hope you're right. If we don't, I think it's a shame because we got that crazy lineup,
Got all the best players in the game. But you know what, though?
They can't stay healthy, though.
Yeah.
Pollock went down yesterday. Kershaw's on the injury list right now. Scherzer he hurt himself.
Oh, he did?
but he's gonna be. I think he's coming back either today or tomorrow. Actually, though, he
Okay.
didn't get hurt that bad, thank God. And I mean, yeah, I don't
Man,
know. It's
Scherzer's a
every other game
bulldog,
someone gets
though.
injured.
Scherzer's a bulldog, man. He's
Hmm.
violent on that mound. You ever see he get that look in his eye like he has rabies and stuff? He just like
Yeah,
he's a
we could call him
bulldog.
something else. We could call him. We'll call him a pit bull though, because
The pit bull.
there was already a bulldog in the Dodgers.
Okay.
That's what they called Earl Hershiser.
Ah, yes. Well, we had Hershiser too. He actually went to the playoffs with us. He was good. He killed us in the playoffs, though. I think 89 that was. You guys, what, 88?
Hmm.
He destroyed us in the playoffs, though.
Yeah,
But he played for the Mets too. I think 99 he went to the playoffs with us. He was pretty
the
good.
Mighty Mets, huh? That's what they called you guys, the Mighty Mets,
Amazing Mets.
amazing Mets.
Yeah, because of that
Mm.
that miracle run. Remember, they won in 69. They were 7 years old. We went from having the worst. Actually, if you look at it, in 62, I believe they were the Mets came in 62. They had the worst record ever. No team has had a worse record ever than the Mets. Then 7 years later, you win the World Series. That's insane.
That's yeah,
That's insane. So you went from the
yeah.
worst to the best in 7 years. That's crazy. So that's why it was called the
Mhm.
Miracle Mets. And I think the Amazing Mets, because we were also like 10 games back with like 40 to play. We were last
That's
place
crazy.
team that
Yeah,
year, and we just got hot and just rolled the wave.
that's what the 49ers did that in their last Super Bowl with the Chiefs. We were
Mm-hmm.
the year before that we were 3-13, and the next year we go 13-3 and get to the Super Bowl. I think that was the craziest turnaround. But
Oh
that's the thing
yeah,
too. We didn't have a thing. We didn't have a nickname, a cool nickname like the Miracle Mets. You ever noticed that? Like back in the day, they had like the coolest nicknames for like lineups,
yeah.
like the offensive line for this. I
And
don't know. They
now
don't really do that anymore.
no, because I think
Like the Big Red Machine.
yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the Dodgers were what were they called? The Blue Wrecking Crew or
The
something.
the uh the Giants were the big blue wrecking crew.
Yeah, but
Uh
then you're
the
talking about the
Jets,
football team, right?
yeah, the Jets were the
Yeah,
New York
and the
Sack
Dodgers,
Exchange.
the Dodgers took that nickname too.
Oh, the big blue wrecking crew.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I have a sweater that says
Mhm.
Big Blue Wrecking Crew on it. So I'm repping. See, I'm always
Yeah, I didn't know that because the other day I was googling their nicknames, and
mm.
Big Blue Wrecking Crew popped up for the Dodgers and the
And
freaking
the
Giants. I was like, what?
Giants, right? See, we're
Yeah,
always related somehow. Our teams always tend to like wrap around each other or something.
yeah. And
And
what I
then,
think when we had that nickname, that was in the '80s. You guys had that, I think, a little bit before them. I'll keep.
yeah,
I'll give you
when
that.
LT, Carl Banks, and Harry Carson were the linebackers, they used to call them the Big Blue Wrecking Crew.
Hmm.
And then the
Yeah.
Jets had a cool name too, the New York Sack Exchange. That was a cool name for the Jets. The New York Sack Exchange. That was cool. Then the Vikings were the Purple People Eaters.
Oh yeah.
That
Hmm.
was cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you said, the
The
Big
Steel
Red
Curtain.
Machine, the Steel Curtain. Yep.
What was the 49ers? The 49ers had one. What the hell? I forget.
Oh, I forget what they used to call you guys. So I remember, yeah, you guys
Yeah.
do have a name.
It wasn't as cool. That's why I forget what it is. Oh well. But yeah,
But you're right.
that's what I'm saying.
The old days
There was
had
a
the
bunch.
better,
Yeah.
the better
Even
stuff.
like the players had cool nicknames like the Fridge and stuff, or
Yes, William
Jerome
Perry.
the Bus Bettis.
Yes. Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Did Jerry Rice have a name? Or he was just the goat or whatever?
That's all I could think of. Yeah, he's just the goat.
The goat, right? Yeah, I
Hmm.
remember everyone just calling him the goat. That's what I remember too. Just yeah, he was though, no doubt about it. Him and
Yeah.
LT were the two best of their era by far. Lawrence
Yeah.
Taylor and Jerry Rice, no doubt about it. See,
And
that's the
that's
thing.
the
Our
thing.
teams have history.
I think we've talked about this before in like an episode long time ago, but I've always tripped out on how come Jerry Rice doesn't get as much publicity as Michael Jordan.
I think because he's just quiet and there's no documentaries on him. There's no where he's dissing his
Yeah,
teammates,
like
and he doesn't have sneakers. He doesn't have the
yeah, and I
brand.
guess maybe what around that time basketball was just a bigger thing, so, and Michael Jordan had it right in the perfect moment.
Yeah, Jordan still, I think to this day, everyone is
Yeah,
it's
because he
by
has
Jordan.
like a cult following thing. It was like a whole
Yeah.
culture.
See, you know what?
And
I'm funny with stuff like that. I don't wear Jordans. I don't like Jordans because to me, I'm such a Knicks fan. I just associate that with him beating us all the time. So if I
mhm,
wear Jordan brand stuff, I look at it like I'm trading on my team or so. It's just I'm funny with stuff like that. I take it
yeah,
to a next level. Like my dad wears Jordans all the time, and I say, I don't know how you could wear that after all the stress he put you through. But he says, oh, I like the sneaker, But I'm different with stuff. I
I've
take
never
stuff
had
personal.
Jordans ever.
Ah,
Never had.
they're not comfortable. They're not comfortable. They're
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah, because in skating, you remember the Nike Dunk?
Yes.
Like the one
Yes.
that everybody wears?
Yep.
They made a, it's pretty much the same exact shoe, but they just make it different colorways, and people use it for skating. And I don't know, I've never used it because to me it looks giant. See,
It's
big.
giant.
I mean, that's how it was back in the day with skating. We had like the big Osiris's and the big Etnies shoes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep. The pants were this wide, like parachute.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had those. Mine were the. I used to wear the Jinkos.
Okay.
The
See, you would have
Jinkos
been
and
good friends with my friend David. You guys into all the skating stuff and everything.
oh, he's into skating too.
Everything was Fox bikes and skating and this and California stuff.
Oh yeah, I think you said that the last time I
yeah,
talked about
I
skating. Yeah, because
did.
I was like, oh, he likes FMX, the freestyle motocross
Big
stuff.
time, big time. Everything with him was skate. I used to tell him all the time, I said, bro, you need to be on the West Coast, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Love New York.
You said that.
But he loved New York so much. I said, you just don't fit in, because where are you skating here? It just is weird.
Yeah, he should have moved out to Philly to go to the Love Park.
There's no love out there, brother. Don't let the sign fool you.
No, huh? Oh, yeah,
there's no love out there. Don't let the sign fool you. But
it'd be cool to go there and meet up with at Bassmaster. Did you ever show your girl the picture of the son? Remember I told you how he looks exactly like him?
Yeah. Oh, I did. She says that's similar. It's similar. She says, I said, babe,
do that. Yeah.
It's uncanny resemblance. I mean, there's no.
That happens to me all the time when I see someone that looks like identical to somebody. I'll show my wife, like, no. I'm like, come on, what do you know?
Oh, we're never right. We're never right.
Yeah. We're
never right.
That's how it is. That's how it goes.
Their job is to make us feel like we're second-class citizens. So we're never right. That's what it goes. That happy wife, happy life. So
yeah,
that's what they say.
Oh yeah, your wife saved your life the other day. You almost got stuck in that garage and it was flooding in New York.
Yeah, I was. Thank God the thing had holes in it, but I was more worried about the wildlife than the rain.
The wildlife,
yeah, because there's a lot of raccoons and rats together in that. Because it's a parking garage and it has a slope, so you go all the way down,
and it goes under like a basement.
But it's open. It's an open garage, and there's apartment buildings all around. And
so you can see the sky, but it's like walls of apartments around it.
Right. And from when you're coming down, if I got up on the hill high enough, if I look up, I can see Yankee Stadium. I see the lights of Yankee Stadium coming down on the stadium. Cool. So the rain wasn't an issue because by the time we got home, when she went to get me, she said it was up to her knees, the water. See, I'm germaphobe, so I don't know if I would have went and got myself with the water. I don't like to touch water, dirty water and stuff. It makes me feel like all creepy. So I probably would have told her to get a cab or something, but when we got back, the water was gone. So
that's weird.
Yeah, it was completely gone. So at that point, I was worried about the wildlife because there's always raccoons in there like crazy.
Well, they got those instincts, though. They were already gone before you knew it, I bet.
One night we were parking and she said, you see that? And I looked up and there was a raccoon staring at us. You see the glowing eyes, and it was a pregnant one. So she just walked across the wall and then I seen it with my own eyes. She climbed a ladder, boom, 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 to the roof. And she was chilling on the roof. That's what she lives.
Yeah, they have like little hands, like human little hands.
I seen it with my own eyes. She literally stood up and climbed the ladder. Boom, 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 and she went to sleep on top of the roof. And then there's always rats around. So I said, oh man, that was my biggest concern. But I had realized something. I had the car keys. So me being the way I am, I would have been sitting there locked in all night, standing up, worried about getting bit up and stuff. But meanwhile, I have the car keys. I could just left in the car until the next morning.
Wait, and so you had the car with you?
Yeah, she left the phone in the car. So when she came back, she had just driven me and my coworkers everywhere. So I said, babe, I'll go down. Let me get dressed. I'll go get the phone. I went down. The garage is owned by this mechanic shop. So I don't know what happened. But it happened in a flash. I swear to God. I went down the hill. My car's right there. Grabbed the phone. I turn around. I'm walking up the thing. The gate is closed. And I look where the parking garage is. Nobody's there. Shop is closed. It's completely dark. I'm like, wait. It was literally 2 seconds though. I'm like, how the hell did that happen? And they
And
were
you didn't hear it
gone.
closing?
No, nothing. And I'm right there. It's not like I'm so far away. It's a little hill and the gate is right there. But I guess I was in the dark. But my girl says that maybe they did that on purpose. The people in the garage. That they were
But
like, you know
why?
what? Someone's not supposed to be there because it's a private place. Let's lock his ass in and leave.
Oh.
So she said they
They
probably
didn't know
did it to
you
you.
lived there. He
They
didn't know you
didn't
had a car.
know.
They
They
thought
didn't know
you
my
like a.
car's there. And they deal with her. They don't deal with me. So they don't know who I am.
Oh shit! Yeah.
So she was like, they probably did that on purpose. That they probably seen you and said, who the hell is this dude? Let's lock him in. And because the way they jetted out so fast, it wasn't natural. It was almost
So
like
did you see them when you walked in?
when I was coming in, she said, is the mechanic open? And I said, yeah, it's open. She said, don't let them see you because they're going to wonder who you are and they're going to investigate. So I said, all right. So I don't think they see me. I wasn't like looking right at them. And I just went down. And when I came out, and she said, they seen you. She said, they thought you were
Why would they do
intruding.
that? That sounds
Yeah.
jacked up right there. That's
She
messed up.
said, they thought you were intruding and he locked you in and left.
They must. I bet you they do it all the time to homeless people.
Right.
lock
They
them in
just
there.
lock you in because the wall is kind of high. I mean, I could have, worst case scenario, I would have just jumped on top of someone's car, my car, and just hopped over the wall because there's a wall there. But I'm like, what am
That
I,
sounds
like on the
crazy.
border or something? I was like, this is, you know what?
That's just your luck right there. How you
I
get-
just would have just crashed in the car. But at that moment, I forgot I had the car keys. So I probably would have been standing up like, damn, raccoons are coming. Meanwhile, I could be in the car.
So what'd you do? You got your phone out and called her?
Called her and she said, I'm coming down. Because she tried to have me fit my hand. Okay, so it's a gate, but it has the little slots all in there. So the key to open up the gate is like right there. But I have to go in, turn my arm a certain way, and I couldn't do it. My arm was too big for the slot. So then when I took out, I had all this black grease and stuff all over. I was like, this is just a nightmare.
Damn.
I was like,
What, she just walked up and you had the clicker or what?
she walked up and I passed her the key through the gate and she just doop 1, 2, 3. And I was out of there.
That would have been messed up. She'd have been like, I'm gonna take a nap first. I'll go down there and get you in a little bit.
I'm shocked she didn't do it. But I think the thing is she wanted her phone though, because she can't sleep without her phone. She likes to lay in bed and scroll through social media and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm the same way.
Wait, so how'd you guys do that then? If you had her, you went down there to get her phone. You
I
called the house.
I called the house. I called the house here and I said, babe, listen, we have a situation. So
that's the one thing we need. I want to get a landline again here in the house. I haven't had a landline in. That's like a thing of the past here in California.
Same here, but it comes in handy, man. It does. So many times I've been locked out the house and I called the house here and they woke up and came and get me. They got me outside. A couple of times I forgot my keys at work and there was nobody coming out the building, whatever. And I had to call the house and my stepson would pick up and run down and open the door. It comes in handy, the landline, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Because I'm like,
the only thing with me is once I leave the house with the Wi-Fi, my phone stops working. Remember I've told you that?
Yes.
My phone stops working. So once I leave and when I go to my mom's or whatever, sometimes I forget the code to get inside it's a gated community. So I forget the code sometimes. And I can't call them when I'm out there. And so I'll sit out there for like 30 minutes just sitting there. And usually there's a bunch of cars I go by like every minute. But all those days, whenever I forget the code or whatever, and
no one's around.
It takes all damn day. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what the hell?
The Bronx never sleeps. But the times I'm locked outside the door, everybody decides they want to get a nice rest early for the morning for work. They want to go to work fresh. Everyone decides to call it a night at 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, yo, there's no one. But the streets are, the bodega is empty. I said, where the fuck everybody go? My luck.
I was going to ask you about that actually. So now you said bodega. Because I did see that one part on the last episode when you and Ron said you could tell Jared doesn't know about he is not from New York. I was like, what did I say that was when I said there was a rat in that back alley or something?
A rat and a ghetto. Because the wording, it was something like ghetto bag, a bag from a ghetto. So it was just the wording was off. The wording. You guys
don't use the word ghetto or what?
Nah, we use hood. Hood will be a more proper.
You guys use like the hoods or the projects or something?
The projects, the hood. More the hood, though. The hood. Oh, they call it the PJs. Like that. I never really heard.
Yeah, because I tuned in that last time when you guys were live and I heard you guys going in a little bit. And I heard Ron too, and he was talking about your boy. It was
Oh
like in the
yeah,
first 15 minutes, and I was like, "Oh damn, they starting this off good right here."
he did a soliloquy on my boy. That's
Yeah,
your
because I had
brother's
this.
boy though. That's more his boy. I always
Who
get
James
like
is?
associated with other people. Yeah, that's more James's boy. But he's my boy
Mm,
too. But he's more his boy. He talks. He
yeah,
told me. He said him and James talk every day nonstop. That's what he told me. So I'm like,
really? Like they
yeah,
text or what?
text and on the phone
Mm.
because he got my number because of your brother. Because he messaged your brother and said,
You know what?
"Can
That is how James is. He's on the phone a lot.
oh
I
yeah."
used to be like that too. Like a few years ago, like I'll talk to my friend Adonis. Shouts out to Adonis. We used to be
Shout
on
out
the
to
phone for
Adonis.
like
That's my
over an
nephew's
hour.
name too. Yep.
Adonis.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Adonis. I like that name. Shout out to Adonis. Both of the Adonis.
Yeah, but me and him we used to talk on the phone over an hour, like every other day, and then also my friend Freddie. Shouts out Freddie.
Shout out to Fred.
A bunch of my friends, but now one day it just stopped. I'm not a phone person now.
No,
Even
you
like
know what?
FaceTime, like my sister Jennifer, she always wants to FaceTime me so she can see the baby. I'm like, Jennifer, I don't do the FaceTime thing,
Nah,
you
we
know.
don't do the face thing. It's cringy.
Yeah, let Jennifer, I tell her all the time, she'll FaceTime me, but then she don't say nothing.
It's just a
So
bunch of staring.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
she's funny though. I love my sister. It's funny.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sibling
I don't
stuff.
know. I just don't do the FaceTime thing.
No.
That's why I'm surprised I got used to this so fast. You know what I mean?
Yes, me too. Because I'm not camera. I'm not good with the cameras and all of that. So, but we're
Hmm.
picking up steam. We're picking up steam. People at the job are stopping me now that I didn't even know knew the show and
Hmm.
saying our show is great. So we're
Yeah, we
picking
got
up
what, like
steam.
4 new subscribers this week.
Yeah. Yep. We're
I
picking
got
up
the one at the
subscribers. Yes,
wedding.
we are. Yes, we are. My friend
Hmm.
Mario, shout out to my boy Mario at work. He subscribed. He loves the show. He thinks it's
Yeah.
fascinating. He loves the way
Mhm.
we're uniting the two coasts and we
Yeah.
talk to different
That's why
fan
we're
bases and
unique.
stuff.
That was the point of it. That's what
That's
I
the
like.
point.
I'm glad
Yep.
he likes that.
He loves, yeah. He
But
was actually watching that at lunchtime. I couldn't believe it. He was watching
really?
at lunchtime. Yeah. I looked at his phone.
Mm,
He's watching Another Shade of Blue. So yeah, we're
that's
picking up
crazy.
steam. We're picking up
Yeah.
steam. And I told you some security guard. I said, "Hey, what's up, brother?" And I walked by. He grabbed me. He said, "Yo, you didn't tell me you have a YouTube show." And I said, "Oh, you know the show?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "I watch it."
That's
Because
crazy.
he's a diehard Giants fan. And he said, "Your
Mm,
partner, meaning you," he was like, "I love the fact that he brings that West Coast Dodger stuff to it."
mm.
So,
Yeah.
Pete, I see you calling me, Pete. I see you. I see you. Well, we're live, brother. My boy Pete from work
Oh,
too.
that's cool though. Yeah, I'm glad your friend likes that I'm bringing in Dodgers, and that's
Yeah, yeah,
pretty
no, he
cool.
loved it. He was like that. He loves the fact. And remember, we're Giant fans, so he's a big Giant fan. So,
Mm-hmm.
with the 49ers, we have a connection with you no matter what. Just our team's
Mm-hmm.
history.
Is he a Mets fan too?
I think he is. If he's not, he's a Yankee fan. But I know he's one
Yeah.
of the New York teams. So he
Hmm.
has a thing with the Dodgers too. We unite
Yeah.
the
Either way,
coast.
if it's Yankees or Mets, yeah.
Right. So that he
Hmm.
actually really, really loved the show. And he was like, "Please, guys, keep going live." He said, "Because I watch." He said, I really love the show." So I couldn't believe it. I was shocked.
Yeah. So I'll watch. I swear I'll watch.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not like I promoted it to him. I had no idea he even had YouTube. So it was
Hmm.
nice. It was nice. We're
Yeah.
picking up steam, five new subscribers and stuff.
Yeah.
We're
My
getting
the one
there.
I got. I mean, I'm sure I've got a bunch of subscribers, but the one that I just recently got, Chris, he's my cousin Marty Soul's husband.
Yes.
So does that make him my cousin?
That's your cousin-in-law.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. He's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. Yeah. I never really talked to him until the wedding. We got, like I told you, we got assigned at the same table. Right when
Yeah.
I sat down, we just started talking sports like instantly.
Oh, yeah.
And
He
I guess
likes your
he
same
worked.
teams as you?
No, well, he didn't really say. I know he likes the Raiders to an extent, but and then he likes college football a lot. I think he's more of like collegiate and stuff. And yeah, I think he's a Dodger fan. But he was really knowledgeable about everything. That's the thing. We didn't really
Okay.
talk about just mainly like the Dodgers or whatever. We were talking about all kinds of stuff. We're out there for like 3 hours, dude. I was like, man,
Talk his box.
could have made a whole episode.
Yeah,
Right
wedding
there.
edition. Could have did one for a wedding edition episode.
Yep.
But you gotta have him
Yeah.
on the show. He'll come on the show.
Hmm. Yeah,
He'll
because
have,
he said what does he do? I forget what he does. He's like a Coast Guard or something like that. So he's always driving out of town, and he says he listens to a bunch of podcasts on his in his car when he's driving. So he said he wants another podcast. So
No
and it's a
shade.
thing too. Right when I told him our name, Another Shade of Blue, right when he really started putting it in on YouTube, it was already popping up.
Right up. We're actually
Yeah.
getting like YouTube popular because before they had that old guy on the piano. He would pop up. Now you put Another Shade of Blue,
stuff.
we're right on. We're the first ones that are there.
And there was also like 3 or 4 other channels that would pop up on top.
Yes. Now it's just us.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Now we're just a solo placeholder for Another Shade of Blue. We are picking up steam. I'm proud of us. We are.
Mhm.
We just got to be a little bit more consistent and we'll be all right.
Yeah.
If the consistency down pat, we'll be good.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, I was gonna ask you a while back earlier in the episode, who do you guys start off the season with? The Giants.
Broncos.
Oh, you guys got the Broncos.
Which is gonna be tough because I know their offense is not so great, but their defense is really good. So it's gonna be kind of, I don't know how to feel about that game. You know,
They still got Von Miller too, right?
They still have Von Miller, the corpse of Von Miller. I don't know how much, but watch, he'll go off. He'll have 10 sacks against us or whatever. But I don't know how much he got
the whole season right there in that one game.
Right on Daniel Jones. You fought on him and he's fumbling the football. So we'll see about that. And who you guys start with?
The Lions. We got the Lions.
Soft schedule.
Who's their quarterback now? Because they got rid of Stafford.
Jared Goff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he beat the crap out of him a couple of times when he was with the Rams anyways, so.
Goff, yeah. What a fall from grace. Like Bellinger, right? What a fall from grace, Jared Goff. What the hell happened to him?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, he's still pretty young, too. He's only been in the league for, what, like 4 years only?
He's probably, what, 27, maybe? And then, look, they had him the next great quarterback, and now he's with the Lions. I mean, it's incredible to me.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot with these quarterbacks. Like, who was it? The first one was not the first one, but the one that sticks out to me. I mean, he did pretty good, Andrew Luck, but then he just retired. He said he couldn't play anymore or something.
Couldn't play. I always view him as like a bust, to be honest with you, because I felt like
that's what I was saying. I was comparing him to Jared Goff myself.
Yeah.
I mean, he did okay. He got to the playoffs and stuff, but
he threw 1 million interceptions. He fumbled the football like crazy. He was another one.
I remember that was a match made in heaven that never happened. It was with what the hell's his name? Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
He coached Andrew Luck in college.
Yeah, Stanford.
And so, it's when he was going to come out of college. I guess Harbaugh got there a couple of years before he came out of college. But remember, that's like the big rumors. Always going to go after his collegiate quarterback, and it's going to be badass. The 49ers going to be really good. And
never came to fruition. And then
I think we missed out on him because obviously the Colts got him before us. But I think we would have got him. We wanted him.
And then look what happened anyway. They got rid of Peyton. Peyton goes to 2 Super Bowls and wins 1. And they went to the playoffs a few times and Angela called it quits. Yeah. Sometimes you got to watch out. I would never have bet against Peyton Manning, though. I'm sorry. If he said he's going to come back healthy, he's going to come back.
So they've both done that now, huh? Peyton Manning did that. He went to another team, won it. Tom Brady did that last year, left his team, won it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I don't know.
So that's the thing. It's one of those things where I always look at Andrew Luck like just such a, because I loved him actually. He was like my favorite player, and he played for the Colts. I loved Andrew Luck. I loved the way he was. You know, he reminded me a lot of Eli. He make you the stupid pass that you're like, where is he throwing the ball? But then he'll come through in a clutch situation too. He was humble, never threw his teammates under the bus. He was tough as nails. But he just, I guess for his health, I guess he always seemed like he was never 100% into the game for me. Like there will be mental breakdowns sometimes where he was somewhere else. It seemed like he was too smart for his own good, I think, because he was extremely intelligent and everything. Andrew Luck. Now, is he going to the Hall of Fame? That's what is going to come up down the line. Is he a Hall of Famer?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
That's the thing. Like they say that about everybody. Oh, is this person a Hall? Not everybody has to be a Hall of Famer now.
No.
Day and age. You know what
like
I mean?
The NBA. The NBA Hall of Fame is a joke. Everybody's in the NBA is in the Hall of Fame.
And everybody's the best. Oh, he's one of the best to ever do this. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's a joke.
That's right. I don't like that about in UFC. Like everyone that wins a couple fights, oh, he's the greatest in that division ever.
Right.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
How many greatest are there going to be in that one division?
Right. I mean, you can only have one best ever. I mean, it's like, Come on. Like, to
They're
me,
just handing it out.
yeah, like to me, Jordan's definitely the greatest ever in basketball. In
Mhm.
football, it's probably got to be Tom Brady, I guess, right? Just off of hardware and Super Bowls and how he went to one team. He went to a
Yeah.
completely different team that didn't even make the playoffs the year before, and with the same team, basically won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's true.
Hockey is
So
Gretzky,
there's different ones then, right there, if you think of it like that, huh? Like how Tom Brady, I guess you call him the GOAT as a
but
quarterback.
Montana has to be there too, though, because he never
And
lost a
that's the
Super
thing.
Bowl.
That's what Tom Brady says. Tom Brady says Joe Montana's the best ever.
Never
Even to
lost a
this
Super
day, he
Bowl.
says that.
Yeah, and I could go with him too there. I could.
Hmm.
Montana
Yeah.
always came up huge and never lost
Hmm.
until that Leonard Marshall took the soul out of him. But
So you're saying there's the greatest of all time, and there's the greatest of all times in different positions? Because earlier we were saying
yeah,
Jerry Rice was the GOAT.
the GOAT in his position, yes. But all
Hmm.
time football player got to be Tom Brady, I would say.
Yeah. I
And
mean, he got freaking
then
7.
Montana or Brady. But now if you go
Mm.
for regular season, it has to be Peyton Manning. If you're going just off regular season, it's Peyton Manning. If you
Yeah.
go postseason, remember, they always say it. If you look at the QBR and everything for postseason history, the greatest quarterback is Eli Manning. Postseason. His postseason
Really?
numbers are the great. He got the highest quarterback rating in playoff history is Eli Manning.
Eli Manning?
Yes. He got the
Hmm.
most clutch rating and everything. He's the best quarterback statistically in playoff history is Eli Manning.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it depends, but you got Montana or Brady's there, Jordan, Gretzky,
Oh yeah,
and
Gretzky for sure.
you got, and I guess, see, I don't like to, baseball's funny because you had the Negro Leagues. I can't say Babe Ruth is the greatest baseball player ever because he went against you and me. We were pitching to him.
Yeah, because they weren't throwing like really fast
No.
fastballs back then.
He had someone running the bases for him. You ever see that? He got the hit and someone else ran for him. I mean, come on. It just made a mockery of the game. So for him, I can't put
Yeah,
him
this is
there.
way different. Yeah.
I cannot put him there because baseball's just strange like
And
that.
even back then too, like the fields were a little bit smaller. The baseballs were different.
Yeah. There was like no
Yeah.
talent because everybody was at war all the time. So it was like you had like no talent.
Mhm.
They picked up people from the bar. They would literally go to bars and say, anyone know how to play a little bit of baseball? And you got to go pitch against Babe Ruth. I mean, you're going to get tore up. So for that, I can't really, like, with him, it's strange. I guess the story, the fact that was he a foster kid or whatever, the story is great, but the competition wasn't. So I can't put him there.
Yeah, and when it comes to baseball, who really is the GOAT, anyways?
I don't know. See, and I don't like when people say Mike Trout. He don't win.
Yeah.
He don't win. I can't say Mike Trout's the best player I've ever seen play baseball.
Yeah, it gets kind of harder in baseball.
Yeah. Koufax is, but then you have pitchers and batters, position players. So it's like you got Koufax, you got Tom Seaver. That's like me saying I know they had an article, ESPN saying DeGrom is on pace to be the best pitcher of all time. But I can't say that because the guy's always hurt or he doesn't have the stats. I mean, the stats back it up, not the wins. But yeah, I mean, he could be, but he's not there. He's not the greatest pitcher I've ever seen. Maybe because
they were saying that about Kershaw too a couple years ago.
Kershaw might be the greatest ever. Yeah.
But then, like you just said, he like with DeGrom, he got injured. Kershaw gets injured all the time too. So they don't even say that about him anymore. He's one of the best ever already.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I mean, some people do say he's the greatest already. Some people do say that.
He got the numbers. He could be. He could be, but then
World Series, and so that backs him up a lot too. That one World Series
helped a lot. Because look at Lundqvist in hockey. The fact that he never won with the Rangers the Stanley Cup, it kind of takes him out the greatest goaltender ever. He's there though. He's top 5, but the fact he never won a Stanley Cup, it kills him.
It's like a Charles Barkley. Like he's one of the best ever too, but no one cares.
No one cares.
He's funny on TV. He's a funny guy.
Patrick Ewing never won a championship. One of the greatest ever. See, Barkley's funny, but he's irritating sometimes too. Like, he has this hate for New York. I guess he's an Alabama dude or whatever. He has this hate for New York that is like crazy. You could just see it through the TV. He hates anything New York. So I'm like, you know what? He's funny to an extent. I like Shaq a lot more. I like
Oh
Shaq.
yeah, for sure.
Shaq is cool. I like Shaq. I hated him as a player though, because he used to destroy the Knicks, but I love him as a person. He's a good dude. And he always says his favorite center of all time is Patrick Ewing. So he always says that. He always goes on the record to say that Patrick Ewing doesn't get the respect he deserved because he never won a championship. But the Knicks had no one around him. It was just Patrick Ewing, and you had like John Starks and who else? There was no one else around. Oakley couldn't score. You had a bunch of rebounders, you know, but that's history.
Yeah. No, yeah, I like Shaq too. He's a cool dude. I like it was funny when he ate shit. You see when he fucking fell off the damn thing?
Yes, and the wires were all flopping everywhere behind him and all that. I thought that was
That's
so that
big
wasn't
dude.
That wasn't a setup, that was real.
Yeah, you could see it. His feet got tangled up on the thing. And
yeah, on the wires and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always my
a big dude to be falling like that.
You know what? I'm strange, right? Like you ever see First Take or Undisputed, where their chairs are? If you look at the floor, they have like a ledge.
Yeah.
And I'm always thinking in my mind of like, I'm the type of person that on live TV, I'll just go like a little back and I'll fall off the edge. Why don't they just have a flat surface? I don't like those ledges and stuff. I'm gonna go over eventually.
That's how it is on those shows. They try to make the fanciest looking desks.
Yeah, like
badass, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going over the ledge.
He's gonna fall off. And I think it wasn't his on a ledge too, Shaq, when he fell.
His was on a ledge. That's why he fell. Yeah. He took like a step and he wasn't expecting to take that step.
And and then he did get tangled up by the wires, but there was still a little drop. He fell
there
off
was a little drop. I don't like that because I know how I am. I'm going over the edge a couple of times. At some point, I'm gonna forget that's there and I'm gone.
Yeah, because you do come off as like a little like clumsy.
Oh yeah, I'm clumsy. I'm real clumsy. Yeah.
It's the fact you got locked in the thing the other night and
I'm clumsy.
And then that one episode when your chair fell and you became a midget for a couple seconds.
I'm a midget. No, shout outs to I know it's small person, but Jeremy said word.
What? Okay, small person.
Yeah, because my cousin, she's a small person. I think she watches sometimes. So
shout out to your cousin.
Shout out to the cousin. But yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I was slumped down. I was all the way at the floor. I was floor level. So
I know then when you came back up, you messed up your computer and everything. It started to freeze.
Webcams frozen, blurry. Yeah, that stuff like that. It tailspins for me. Once a mistake happens, I just go downhill from there. So that's the thing. I'm always nervous about that, you know. So I'm about to order a chair. I'm gonna get this nice big gaming chair. So you're gonna see me
one of those gaming ones. We already got the PC and everything for it, so you might as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the chair. You're gonna see me propped up like a king now. I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
You're gonna see. Like Big Blue, baby, like Eli the King, GOAT. That's a GOAT.
You guys just won right now, the Mets.
Oh, we did. I had to look away. Oh yeah, we won 13-6. Oh shit.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys are only, I think, 3 games back.
3 games back, but the Braves are winning 6-1, and the Phillies are winning. But Marlins have a man on second, no outs in the 10th inning. Oh wow, look at the Baltimore Orioles. Yo, Baltimore's
the Braves been losing lately.
Yeah, because you know what? I didn't realize how good Colorado is at home. They don't lose there.
The Rockies?
Yeah, they have the best home record in baseball. Is the Rockies?
I thought that was the best road record.
No, they're historically bad on the road. They can't win on the road.
I thought it was opposite this year.
No, this shit. Let me see. Because
yeah, I think it's opposite.
Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
I got it right here.
Yeah.
At home. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. No, I'm looking at the wrong team.
What's their record?
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they're badass at home. Huh.
Look at that. 45 43 they're almost at the same as you.
18 and 50.
Yeah. Look at their road record though. Actually, look at Arizona's road record though. Oh my God.
Yeah, see, and that's a sad thing. Look how far back they are in the division, but yet their home record is the same as us.
Whoa, 41. So mathematically they're done for the division already.
Yeah,
41 games back. Jesus Christ.
Who, the Rockies?
Yeah. No, the Diamondbacks.
Oh yeah, they're done. But yeah, did you see what I'm talking about? The Rockies, how they got the 45-23 at home.
Yeah.
It's under us.
Yep.
home.
They
That's
don't lose at
crazy.
home. They don't lose at home.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that until they brought that up because the Braves were getting their ass kicked out there and says,
Mhm.
yeah, well, the Rockies have the best home record in baseball, tied for it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're really good at home because when we go there, we don't win there either. We lose every freaking game there.
You guys, ever since we went to New York and we swept you guys haven't been the same.
No. Well, the thumbs down thing, the injuries, the GM drunk driving.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then
Whatever
we
happened
had
with that? They just give him a ticket and he went on his way, or did he?
no. He had a court date. I think Wednesday, and he pleaded not guilty. So that's up in. So right now he's on admin leave. They have him on administration leave, whatever the hell that is.
That
So
means he gets paid.
yeah. Then we
Still
have
getting paid.
he's sending nude pictures. The other GM, and he's harassing women, stalking them, and
He's already done though, right?
he's
already out
done. Yeah, and you know what the shame thing is? I actually liked him a lot. That's the thing that's a shame about it because I thought like when he did press conferences and stuff, you knew what he was talking about. You just knew it. I said, you know what, this guy's good. Then of course the next week he does that, but then this guy Zach Scott. That remember I called him reclusive because like you have to see him speak. He's like he has like no energy. He's like weird. He's like a weirdo. He's one of those dudes that stay home and like is on his computer crunching numbers all night. He's just weird because he's an analytics guy. So he's just like strange. He has those eyes that stare into you and stuff. He's just like weird. And look what happens. But see, I was talking to my dad about that.
Does he have the Jets head coach eyes or different?
No, he has like, I don't even know what type of eyes. He like save me eyes, like save me. Like when they give you the eyes, like rescue me. He has like a rescue me eyes thing going on. No, the Jets guy, he's like, he had to go, bro. Like, come on. Yeah, he's like,
he's all looking up.
They were like, "Who's going to be a quarterback?"
He's like, we're not bashing your boy. We're just
no, Jose, we're not bashing the Jets, but he's like, remember they're like, "Who's going to be a quarterback this year?" They were like, "What do you think about Sam Darnold?" He was like, "They're like, oh, never mind." They're like, "Next question." He was bugging out. They were ready to like start resuscitating him and stuff. It was just insane. That's the Mets and the Jets are similar with that type of stuff, but the Mets win a lot more than the Jets win. That's why I always say you can't compare the two history-wise because the Mets have a lot more winning history than they do. They had that one Super Bowl with Joe Namath was pissed drunk, and he lucked into it, and that was it. He was pissy drunk. That's why he didn't feel the cold. He was drunk off his ass, so he wasn't feeling the cold.
And he put up like sorry stat. He didn't even throw for a touchdown, but they still won it.
Awful. The guy threw more interceptions than touchdowns. He lost 1 million games. There was like 8 teams in the league that at that point.
Well, no, in that Super Bowl itself too. When the one he said he
had a bad Super Bowl.
Win, he didn't even throw a touchdown pass himself.
But
they still won it though.
Still won it, and he was warm. I know they say it was so cold, but he was warm. He was drunk as hell. Can I kiss you? He's on his island. He's bugging out. They're like, oh, but they lucked into it. I don't know. Maybe he's like, he's like.
Oh, he tried to get it. He tried to act like Kaepernick or something because that's what happened. That's what Kaepernick did when we went to Lambeau. It was at the Green Bay Packers when it was like snowing and in that playoff game, remember? And they're like, oh, the 49ers gonna get torched by the Packers because they're playing in the cold. And Kaepernick broke the rushing records for a quarterback.
Yes.
See, remember after the thing, they asked him, they were like, so how do you feel about playing out here in this cold? He's like, I don't get cold. He just walked off.
Isn't he from Green Bay or something, Cap?
He's from, I forget, he did go to like some little
and I remember as a kid,
he is actually, I forget.
There's a bunch of
pictures. He went to a little small college and stuff, but I forget where that was at.
Because there's a bunch of pictures with him as a kid outside Lambeau Field. So I don't know if he was from Green Bay or something. I don't know.
Well, I think he might have been too. Yeah, I think he was, but he did have that one picture that he drew when he was a little kid and he was wearing like the 49er uniform and everything. So he always wanted to be a 49er.
Yes. He was I know Ron says otherwise. He was a good quarterback, man. He was good. It is what it is. For me, he was good. He was all around. He had a cannon for arm. He could run like the wind. He was nice size guy. For me, he was a good quarterback. For me. Yeah.
And like I said to the last time, his last 6 starts in the league, people thought he was trash. I mean, our team sucked as a team. But his stats for his last 6 starts were the same as Jimmy Garoppolo's first 6 starts as a 49er that got him the biggest contract at the time.
Yeah, Jimmy G.
So what the hell?
I'd rather have
How do you-
Captain Jimmy G. That's just me.
How do you do that? Like, that doesn't make no sense.
No sense, but that's just me. I'd rather have Cap. Ron's right now burning up about that, but for me, I'd rather have Cap. I'm sorry.
I like Kaepernick, and I mean, I shouldn't say Cam Newton is trash, but every time we played him, we beat the crap out of him. Well, when Kaepernick played him, except for that
Yeah.
one game, we had a few injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Anquan Bolden was out. There was a bunch of players that were out.
Eric Reed, right? I liked him too. I liked Eric Reed.
Yeah, he was cool too. He was kind of weird too. He was a little quiet guy. He was like the last person I thought would go out there kneeling too, but then
Me
he did. I was
too.
like, what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, really quiet and reserved.
But then even when you would interview him about the kneeling stuff, he was like all awkward and like I don't know, just quiet about it. I'm like,
yeah,
I mean, he's trying.
He's everyone's different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I don't know. We'll see. So you guys still want Cam Newton, huh?
As a backup, Jones gets hurt all the time too. He's popping hamstrings. He's sick. But then Cam, something it is deeper than that. It's the vaccine. Let's be honest. It comes down to the vaccine. It comes down to that. That's why he's not with the Patriots no more. It's the vaccine.
So he never got it. He didn't want to get it, and
he refused to get it. Yeah, he's refusing to get it. So matter of fact, I can't lift my arm right now because I got my second dose. I'm now vaccinated. So
you hadn't got your second one?
Got my second one yesterday. Yep.
Dang, ain't you get your first one like months ago?
3 weeks.
3 weeks ago.
I'm following protocol.
I could have swore you got it a long time ago.
No. 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yesterday was my second dose.
So long ago. That's weird.
That's maybe you're thinking Ron. Ron vaccinated like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, he said he was like one of the first ones back in January or something. That's good though.
Because Ron couldn't wait to get out the house, so he was like dying.
No, I could have swore you said you got it. I don't know. Maybe I just got my time frame
mixed up. Matter of fact, I have my card here. I got my first dose was.
You sure you don't show the numbers?
No, I'm not showing no numbers. Oh, it's August 14th. I got it. The first dose. August 14th. And then the second one was yesterday, which was 9/4.
Huh.
Yeah.
I guess I was just tripping then. I got mine back in late April, early May.
Yeah, you were one of the first ones too to start on the vaccine trail.
Kind of, yeah. There was a bunch of people already in my family that had already got it. I was like one of the last ones in my family. But we gotta get that booster. And
the booster's coming up. Yeah, the booster's gonna be coming up
6 months from the time you get your last shot. You got to get in 6 months after that.
Well, I think that's where everyone's problem is lying, is with that. It's the booster situation. Because it's like, why are we getting vaccinated and it's not making us immune to the shit? So it's like, why we got to get booster shots?
It is, because now that you got a second one, if you were to get COVID, you're not going to die, or you won't be laid up in the hospital. Some people do, but the numbers are way less. So you have
it's like a 0.3% chance that you have a breakthrough case.
Yeah. Because you can still get pretty sick even if you have the vaccine, like I said, and that's what people are all saying. Oh, you can still get sick and you can die, but yeah, the chances are way less.
Way less. So I felt accomplished. I felt so good when we left there yesterday. I said, "Wow, I'm actually fully vaccinated. I'm good."
Mm-hmm. It's like a big old sense of relief, like a big old weight off your shoulders.
It is. It really is. Mm-hmm. It truly, because at my job now they're forcing everyone to get one. So they said if you don't want it, you got to take a leave of absence. Damn. And if you want to keep working there, you got to get a leave of absence. Matter of fact, yesterday, although when I worked outside Thursday, you need proof of vaccination now to even be a tourist to go there. They will not let you in if you don't have a vaccine.
Yeah, that's all I was about to say. That to keep it sports. The Raiders are doing that. I think the Warriors are going to do that.
The Knicks,
the 49ers are going to do it soon. They're all only fans that are vaccinated can go.
Yeah, and look what's the odds of that? The Warriors, the Nets, and the Knicks are the three teams where if you play for those teams and you don't get vaccinated, you can't come play in our city.
Mm-hmm. And isn't that all three of our teams? They got to do that because look, like I don't know, people don't want to get the vaccine. Yeah, that's a personal choice. But now that after all their families gotten sick and everything, now that the reason they're going to get the vaccine is because so they can go to a game.
Right. Right. Well, what did Hassan Campbell say? He said now they want you, so they make you have a rap concert with all your favorite rappers. but they tell you in fine print you can only attend if you get the vaccine. He says, so everyone runs to get the vaccine to watch their favorite rappers, but that's not the point. They do that on purpose to get you vaccinated. But what's the big deal? Get vaccinated.
See, people like that, like him, are the ones that are trying to make it seem like something it's not.
Right.
It's
Body
not a
parts.
political thing.
Body parts.
But it's funny too, because at Dodger Stadium, like I told you, they're having the little section out during the home games where they you can get the shot. And it's funny because like they have a line, you can tell some of the people are kind of buzzed and stuff.
Yes.
Now that you're buzzed and you want to get free tickets to a future Dodger game, now you want to get the vaccine.
Yeah. My wife and I could not believe at the Mets game and at Six Flags, they have it right on the spot. You could just walk up and get vaccinated as you're ordering your food. You're like, listen, I'll get the cheeseburger, and you're getting vaccinated as you're ordering your food.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is at Dodger Stadium.
It's insane, right?
Like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna get it, just get it. Like,
you know what though? Look, it's gonna happen. Just get the vaccine, and like you'll forget you even have it down the line, and you just don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. At least I know. I mean, everything bad happens to me, so knock on wood. But at least I know one day I'm not gonna be laying with tubes down my throat and up my nose and stuff to breathe. So. But everyone has their own opinion. We're all grown men at the end of the day. I could quit my job. I say, listen, you know what? I'm not getting vaccinated. I'm quitting my job. But then I have things to take care of. So I'm gonna be bankruptcy because I don't want to get a vaccine. I mean, shoot me up. Shoot me up now, and then I forget all about it, and we'll just move on. Shoot. Exactly. Light me up with the vaccine. I'm good to go. Another Shade of Blue is very pro-vaccine.
Yeah, I am.
Even Ron,
for sure.
Even Ron.
I don't want to push it on to people because I mean it is a personal decision, but I mean I just don't see what the big deal is.
It's not a big deal. It's you.
If you want to see your friends and family and stuff, just do it.
It's social media. We live in a social media world.
They made it political. If you want to see your friends and family, get the vaccine, and plus you'll be safer, personally. Anyways, don't do it just so you can go to a Dodger game or.
Oh, you want to go ride the King of the Car at Six Flags? Just get the thing.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. If that does make you get it, then whatever floats your boat.
Yeah. It's the same thing with sports. Everyone has their own favorite teams and their own reason why they love that team and their favorite player. And but it's for the human. It's just to be. I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's how I look at it. I don't want nothing to happen.
And now that it's approved by the FDA, they don't really have any more excuses. They shouldn't be all scared of it.
Well, that's the thing. The thing is that everyone was sitting back and say, oh, well, we don't have to take it. But once they put that FDA approval on that, those memos were coming out. Memos were flying out. All employees must be vaccinated or have to go.
Well, I posted this the other day on Instagram. It was like a huge list, man. It was like the biggest list of immunizations you would have to get back in the day when you were younger to go to school and stuff. It had like the flu shot, I don't know, it had a bunch of shots, but we all got it growing up when we went to school, and our parents got it. They had us go get the shots so we can go to school. But I mean, when the people that were mad about the vaccine right now, when they were little, they got the shots, but now that they're older, they want to act like it's a conspiracy and political stuff.
I don't have polio.
But yet those same parents are having their kids get the flu shot to go back to school.
My son, who's 7, told me yesterday he got the flu shot. So I'm like,
but because sometimes they do have to. I think you can write like a religious note or something if you really don't want your kid to get. I mean, if you don't want your kid to get the flu shot, they don't have to. But most of the time, the people that are mad about the COVID vaccine are having their kids get these other immunization shots, and so what gives?
I was like, Poppy, you sure they gave you a flu shot or they gave you the COVID? You just don't know. But yeah, he's like, Mommy gave me a flu shot yesterday. I was like, I don't think that was a flu shot, Poppy. But I was like, I think they got the COVID vaccine. Well, Mommy took me to the doctor to get me a flu shot, but I was like, I think that's the COVID shot. But yeah.
Well, no, school did just start up
recently,
didn't he just start school right now?
Yeah, he goes. Well, we start September 13th. School starts.
Oh, yeah, there you go then. Yeah, so he's probably getting ready to go back to school.
Yeah, it's no conspiracies, nothing like that. But I was like,
I don't think they've approved it yet for kids under 12.
Yeah, I think you have to be under 12. I mean, 12 or older, right? to get it.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
because
that's
my
another thing too.
stepdaughter
Like,
got it.
yeah, like I was saying, we believe in the vaccine, but my daughter, she's only 2.5, so I don't know if once I do approve that one might be a little bit scary. Because I
It
don't know
is.
how she would react, her body, because she's so little.
Because I know I felt sick off the first dose. I was not feeling good. I had the chills, and then my friend Alex, but he got the Johnson and Johnson one, and he got it, and he was like almost passing out at the job. And
Really?
he had a bad reaction to it. Yeah, so
I
it
thought that one was
depends.
only like 60% effective too. So why would it jack? I mean, I guess it depends on your body.
Because
Yeah.
he was lazy. He would. I wanted the Johnson and Johnson one too, because I just wanted to one dose and get it over with. But I think he had a bad reaction to the Johnson, and he was like, but I remember I was at work and I said, oh my God, remember it was like 100 degrees outside and I was cold. I said, oh my God, I said, I'm not feeling good. I had like a sore throat. I was like, this
Mm.
vaccine messed me all up. But so far I'm okay with the second one, but we'll see.
When did you get it? Yesterday, you said?
Yesterday,
Mm. Oh yeah,
Milo,
you would have felt it already if it doesn't do something to you. It's usually like
really?
12, 24 hours.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was in my luck. I go back to work on Tuesday. Watch on Tuesday. I don't feel like I'm so under the weather or something.
And it's
Watch.
usually, like I heard, it's usually only one or the other that'll mess you up. It's not usually both. But I didn't
Right.
really feel anything off any of them. The only thing I felt was that I told you I got the shot on my left shoulder, but then the next day my right shoulder was hurting really bad in the same exact spot. Like it was weird. It like flip
Whoa.
flop.
Oh, so you have pain in the opposite side.
Yeah, in the
Whoa.
same exact spot though where I got the shot on the actual arm. It was weird because my sister she told me about that too. She was like, "Yeah, it was weird because when I got the shot, it hurt on the opposite arm, but my shot
Mm,
where I got the shot didn't hurt." I was like, "What the hell are you tripping?" But then that
strange.
happened to me.
Whoa. That's actually
Hmm.
really strange.
Yeah.
You don't think it's a mental thing?
No, it was hurt.
It was
It felt like I got
okay.
punched right there. It was,
Well,
and it
right
was. I'm
now,
telling you, it was the same exact little spot right there. Like it
right.
was. Hmm.
Yeah, right now I feel like I just threw a 13 inning game or something because my arm is
What about
shot.
on your opposite arm? Touch your
Nah,
opposite arm.
nah. That's my good arm. My
Really?
right. I'm
Yeah, I don't
good.
know. It's weird. It's
Yeah, the
weird.
left, I feel like I did like a 14, 15, old school. I feel like I did like a 1930s baseball game. My arm is dead. Yeah, yo, those dudes pitch like 250 pitches a game.
Yeah. No,
I'm
no.
like, I'm like, how the hell did they pitch all those innings? And look at us. We get these star pitches. They pitch 4 innings and they get pulled out. They pitch 60.
Exactly. My uncle
Come
Poncho was just saying that too. Actually, how Dave Roberts always does this, dude. Like if someone's doing really hot, like AJ Pollock, man. He was freaking on the hottest streak. Like he was hitting everything. He freaking sat him. He benched him. He had a hitting streak too. He benched his
I hate
ass.
that.
He benched him for one game, but then that game that he benched, he brought him in the ninth inning as a pinch hitter,
Yeah.
and he ruined his hitting streak.
I hate that. That drives me
But
crazy.
then Dave Roberts says, "Oh, I need to rest my guys as they might get too tired." But yeah, what about Cal Ripken with his freaking big old? You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Talk to Cal Ripken about that.
And Cal Ripken is one of the better players I've ever seen play. And he played every single
Like,
day.
was it like 3,000 straight games or some
Yeah.
2,000? It was like
How far?
2,600.
Let me
I think it was. I
see.
want to say it's about 2,692.
Yeah, I remember they had it in the warehouse behind the stadium. I remember they had the big number up. Let me see.
I'm gonna say 2,692.
Let's see. I think you're probably actually right. Let me see.
2,692.
Yeah, 26-32.
Oh man,
You were
I said
what?
2,692.
60 off
Yeah.
or 50
And then
off.
that's crazy, mean, because then what Brett Favre he had like was it like 600 games, 300?
Yes. Brett Favre went what? Yeah, and then look what they did to Eli. Let me see Brett Favre's thing. That's why it was such a big deal when Eli got benched for Geno Smith. Out of all people in the lost season, you ruined his streak. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Brett Favre streak.
And that's what I'm saying. And football's a contact sport. Then he's gonna sit Pollock out after a 9-game hitting streak.
Right. 297 games for Brett Favre.
Mm-hmm. He
Eli,
was
I
that
think,
close
went
to 300.
210. Eli, I think, went 210. Yeah, he
Oh yeah, I
did.
remember that.
Eli went 210 games. Yeah. Come on. Like, look at yesterday. The Mets are on a roll. They sit Lindor. They sit Bias because Rojas said the same thing after the game. Well, I want to rest the guys. First of all, you got to make the playoffs first, right? And second of all,
Mhm.
you bring them in as pinch hitters anyway. They came in and pinched hit. So
Yeah.
what's the purpose? It's like, what are you
Mhm.
doing? Just play him then.
Yeah, then I'm saying that's exactly what Roberts did to Pollock, and he ruined his hitting streak. And then he came back, he played a couple more games, and then he got injured last night.
Right. You see? Yeah, for me, it throws you off. It throws off your balance.
Mhm.
It throws off your hot streak and everything.
And then
Like,
what the
come
hell is he
on.
doing? I mean, with these bullpen games, I'm tired of this bullpen shit.
Ah,
But the other day,
ah.
Justin Turner closed the damn game. Justin Turner.
What? Justin Turner,
Yes. He did. He didn't mess
the
up, but I mean, it
leprechaun,
was
the
scary as
leprechaun.
hell. We were losing the game. I think we were losing like 3-2 or whatever, and he came in. And
Justin Turner, third baseman.
yeah,
What?
yeah. It
I
was
didn't
like
know
3
that.
or 4 games ago. He busted the Russell Martin. Russell Martin used to pitch for us.
He was a good player. Good
Yeah, and
catcher.
he pitched for us at least I want to say good like 6 times, and
Really?
he ended his career with a 0.00 ERA. Russell Martin.
Russell Martin was a good player. He was a good player. I like Russell Martin. He was
Did
good.
you
I
see
didn't
today?
know.
It was who was it? It was JJ Redick. Remember I told you we hate him in the Dodgers because he came to the
Yes.
Dodgers and we got rid of him and he talked shit about us. That's what we boo him all the time. Oh, then he
Yes.
cheated against us anyways in the World
With the
Series with the
Astros.
Astros.
Yeah. And we signed him. We
But
have him. He's somewhere in the minor leagues or something right now.
before he went with you guys, he was Brave. No, he wasn't a Braves. He was the
No, A's, I believe. Was it the
was
A's?
it the A's? I
Yeah, I
think
think it was
so.
the
Yeah.
Oakland A's.
Did you see that game when they put his ass in there in Dodger Stadium to pitch?
No.
It was freaking sad, man. He was just throwing like the slowest eephus pitches. And then fucking Albert Pujols, he walks up smiling, dude, and like laughing. He's just like, "What the hell?" Like he
Yeah.
thought it was a joke. And JJ Redick, you could tell he was like, "Oh fuck, like what the hell?" And so fucking he throws one pitch, and Rob Pujols just looks at it and he like laughs, and then he throws another slow one, and then Pujols just he crushes it. That thing was gone.
It's a joke, man. It's a joke. So wait.
But it was because I've never seen in the MLB like I've never been 100% sure that a home run was about to get hit, and that was the time. I was like, "Who else is
Yeah.
gonna hit this shit out?" And he did
I
at
remember we had
42.
Desi Rutherford come in and pitch for us one night, and he went like 3 innings, and he was a shortstop. He won like 3
Mhm.
scoreless innings, and everyone said, "Oh my god, you might as well just have him pitch in a rotation." The guy
But
won
isn't
like
that
3
cool? I mean,
scoreless innings.
sometimes, yeah, like how have they had Justin Turner in their day when we're losing, like, but it's kind of fun to see that stuff
It
sometimes.
is. It's baseball's
You
fun.
know?
You got to make baseball
Yeah.
fun. But let me ask you something.
Mhm.
How come in a close game like 3-2, why is Justin Turner pitching?
Because our bullpen was already all used up, and I think we had another bullpen game coming up the next day.
Okay, what's with these bullpen games?
Mhm.
What's up? We don't have pitches no more. We don't have starting pitches in baseball no more. Because the Mets always have a bullpen game. I
Well,
hate that. What is that?
I don't know, and if it's like some new shit, huh? They never had a
Yeah, what
damn
is
bullpen
that?
game.
No, you know who started that?
'Cause, I
The Tampa
mean,
Bay Rays. The Rays started that. Remember, they have the bullpen games where they have the closer start the game. That's some Tampa Bay Ray thing where they started that
yeah,
whole. I don't like it. That to me, it's
the
like,
Giants. The Giants had one yesterday, and they have another one today against us. So I hope they jack it up because you never know with the bullpen games. They might be good, but they
oh,
might jack the whole thing up.
come on. Like, I don't get it. Just have your starting pitcher. Where's the starting pitching?
Well, that's the thing because our starting pitchers are injured. Right now we only have Urias, Bueller, and like I said, Scherzer got injured last week, so he missed one start, I
Like
think, and
Kershaw's
then
hurt.
Kershaw's still out.
And of course,
Yeah,
you don't have Bauer.
nope.
And what's the situation with him? Is he coming back or is he not coming
They
back?
keep postponing his arraignment or
Mhm.
his suspension. They keep suspending it, like prolonging it, and then I don't know, but like I told you, I read all the text messages and I looked into it all. I think he's gonna be back.
I think so too. And the fact that didn't they overturn one of the restraining
Yeah, the
orders?
restraining order.
Yeah, yeah. So he'll be back. He'll probably be back for the playoff run.
Yeah,
But then
but
again, I
my
don't
friend
know
Georgie,
though.
my friend Georgie had a good point. He said, "Do you want to bring him back and use all that money for him, or do you want to get rid of him, keep that money, and give it to Scherzer and Trey Turner next year?"
I'd rather have Scherzer, in my opinion. I love Scherzer. And
Yeah,
I
because
went
I'd rather
against him so many times being a
not
Met
even
fan.
just Scherzer, but Trey Turner.
Trey Turner. See that I cannot believe that still irks me that you got him just as a throw-in. Like, oh, we'll give you Trey Turner too. Don't you worry about it.
And that's exactly how it was. A lot of people were like, "What?" They didn't even know about it until like the last one. What the hell, Trey Turner too?
Trey Turner's in the deal. Yeah. See, that
Mhm.
kind of made that's what Ron was really upset with the Dodgers because he was like, how did they just get Trey Turner? That's like something's up with the way they do it. But like you said, they did. You guys have the system to do it. Because I seen your catcher against the Nationals this week. Keibert Ruiz. He was like your
Oh
top
yeah,
catching prospect, wasn't he?
yep.
I
He
seen him
was.
play
He's the best catcher in the country.
in the country, right? Yeah. So you
You
gave
saw him
up
play? How'd he
guys.
do?
Yeah, you gave up players too. It's not like they just
Yeah, we
gave
gave
them.
up Josiah Gray too. Josiah Gray
Yes,
was one of
Josiah
the
Gray.
top pitchers in the country too.
Yes, I was
And
seeing
so
that too. Because I said, wait, Keibert Ruiz. I was like, that's from the
see,
Dodgers.
that's the
That's the
thing too.
Dodgers
When
dude.
people see like, oh, they just gave up prospects, it doesn't seem as cool. But the prospects we gave up were actually badass kids that you're gonna see
Yes.
in the future for a while.
And after you explained that to me, when you said, well, we have the system to do it, I laid off of that. So you know what? He's right. Because if I was a Dodger fan and we were giving up the top prospects for that, like we gave up one of our top prospects for Javier Baez. So it's not like we got Baez for free. He was one of our top prospects.
Yeah,
He was a center fielder too. And I love
yeah.
center fielders.
And that's the thing too. They're smart about it because we do have the highest payroll in the MLB, but yet we got these dudes off prospect trades.
Right. So no, you know
You
what?
know,
The Dodgers do it the right way. So that's the thing. I when you told me that, I kind of came back down to earth and I said, Jared's right. Dodgers just doing it the right way. It's not like they're buying the players; they're giving their good young prospects up for these guys. So
yeah.
you're going for it. You're going for the
Um,
whole thing.
yeah, and the Dodgers, their market's always been really good anyway. I mean, because we every year we sell out. We have like the most what is it, attendant sales every single year in the
Yeah.
whole MLB. And oh shit, I almost dropped my water on my thing.
Oh, that's me. That's why I have 18,000 keyboards now because I'm constantly just coffee, water, all over the place. I'm clumsy, like you said. So
Thank God I've never spilled anything at all on this. I've had this desk since for like 20 years.
yeah.
I've never spilled anything on it close to my laptop or anything. I've been lucky. But the other day I put my old 42-inch TV in my daughter's room,
Yeah.
and she came running out. She's like, Daddy, come look. And she grabbed my hand and her hands are all wet. And I'm like, oh, don't tell me
Oh man.
you got your water bottle.
Something
Because I knew
dropped.
she was playing with the TV. She was touching it. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put two and two together. I'm gonna go in there and the TV's gonna be all wet. And sure enough, the screen was all
Ah,
dripping with water. And luckily it didn't get messed up. But I don't know. I was like, what the hell?
that was
But yeah,
always
man.
like,
Like,
yeah, water and electronics don't match.
nope.
They don't go like oil and
Mm-mm.
water.
Have
Trying
we
to
got any
see.
comments on YouTube?
Oh wow, the Yankees actually lost 2 in a row now to the Orioles. That's insane.
Check.
Let me see. We have people watching. We just had 2 people. Now we're down to 1 right now. No comments today, but I had a couple phone calls. My friend Pete and my dad were calling me, so I know Pete wanted to say something.
Oh, they were gonna talk on the show?
Yeah, I think because Pete wants to come on and talk. The thing is that I told him you're a boxing guy. So he's all in. He loves boxing. Oh my God. He couldn't name you 2 Yankees. He's a diehard Yankee. No, he's a Yankee fan. He couldn't name you 2 Yankees, but everything with him is boxing. Boxing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he would have to come on then.
yeah, he said he wants to talk to you about boxing. He has a lot of questions to ask you. So I said, yeah. I said, come on. I said, he's a big boxing guy. I said, come on the show.
I mean, not that since you brought it up, I mean,
Oh, we
he's
have 3
not on right now,
people.
but
3
I wanted
people
to
now.
talk about it anyways, was with the boxing stuff, man. Like I grew up watching like Mike Tyson, Pacquiao and De La Hoya, a bunch
Who
of
has
like,
COVID now, by the way. He's sick.
yeah. But I grew up watching all those boxers. And I mean, right now we have Canelo, the Charlo brothers. There's a bunch of really good boxers, but it's just, to me, it's kind of sad that these 2 superstar YouTube kids, the Jake Paul and Logan Paul,
Yeah.
they own the boxing world right now.
I thought about you
Just
the
'cause
other
they're
night when you
loudmouth,
won.
just because they're loudmouth kids. I mean, they're good at boxing. I can't deny that they're good at boxing, but it's just sad that that's how it is right now.
It's so
And
sad. It's
Tyron
like,
Woodley, the guy that just fought Jake Paul last week,
yeah, yep.
he was actually a good fighter, but he didn't do shit when he fought him, and he made him look good.
I was thinking about you that
He still
whole
got the win.
time. The whole time I was thinking about you. I said, I know Jared is steaming off of this one as because you know what,
Yeah.
boxing and rap are very similar together. They were so great at one point, and now we just have a bunch of trash just flooding both sports.
And it sucks because we paid for that fight.
Right.
Just so we could see Tyron Woodley beat this YouTube kid up. And he didn't.
No,
It reminds me of what my uncle always said. He always said, like, growing up, they always they weren't like Mayweather fans. They loved boxing, but they always wanted to see Mayweather get his ass kicked. That's why they would buy the fight so they can watch him get his ass kicked, and he never did.
No,
so that's what happened to this kid, Jake Paul. I like his brother a little bit more, but Jake Paul, he's the loudmouth one.
Yes.
And so yeah, we've bought the last couple fights, and he just keeps winning.
Yeah, no,
I mean, he's a good boxer, like though I can't deny it. He's actually good.
No, he's good. He's trained. He's a trained fighter.
But yeah, and I mean, yeah, but Tyron Woodley, he hasn't won since 2018. He was on a 4-fight losing streak like after that, and he's 39, and he was an MMA fighter, not a boxer.
Right.
So that's why this kid Jake Paul. Yeah, that's why the kid Jake Paul, he just picks and chooses who to fight. So this one he picked, I'm gonna pick this big old buff dude. He's an MMA fighter and he's gonna look good, but I'm gonna kick his ass because he's 39 and he hasn't won in 3 years and he's not a boxer. So he knows what he's doing. That's why he picks and chooses these guys.
Who knocked out Nate? Was it Logan or Jake?
Oh, Nate. Oh, that was the kid, Jake.
Yeah,
Paul,
what a mismatch that was. I mean, geez, it's not any secret here.
Saying. Yeah, his first fight, he picked the short, retired boxer.
Yeah.
And then the second one, he knocks out Ben Askren, who's the freaking little
MMA dude, right?
Wrestling kid.
Oh, wrestling dude, yeah.
Yeah.
He was on his way. He was happy to lose that match, that dude. He was like, all right, I got my bag and I'm out.
Yeah. Don't even say it. I know. He got his bag and ran.
He got it, like Ron would say, he got the bag and ran.
Yeah, but I know you're thinking about Kaepernick.
He got the bag and he ran. But no, I got that from Hassan Campbell.
I don't know why you say that about Kaepernick, because you even tell me that Kaepernick's always over there in New York with your friend.
He is, yeah. My friend Jenny always posting photos of him. No, but I do that more because of Hassan Campbell. Because now that you say you check in on him every once in a while, like every 3 lives,
a couple times.
Yeah, like every 3 lives, he says that. He says, "I'm not like Colin Kaepernick. I didn't get the bag and ran." You know, he does that all the time.
Stupid. Yeah,
yeah. So I got that from him.
Just because it's not on the news, doesn't mean he's not doing anything. I hate that.
Ron's downtown all the time, and he said that he don't see him or whatever. Remember? No, he said, well, he lives in New York, so it's convenient for him to be downtown. He said, but it's true.
I was just saying that though, because I thought you said that he's over there with your friend.
He is. But like Ron said, the ones that live downtown, they're pretty well off. They don't need Kaepernick there. We need him like uptown somewhere. That's what Ron is saying. But I don't know where he's at.
Yeah.
Because downtown's kind of a privileged area, and he's always there. So, he's looking at it. Ron's like,
him more than
right.
He's
Ron's like, other people need him more than the people downtown. I didn't know he lived in New York. I didn't know.
He's trying.
He ran away with the bag, but now he came back.
Mm-hmm.
He's back for another bag. And then he's going to run away again.
Yeah.
He's back for another bag, and then he's out again. Nah, I'm only messing around.
I got 2 Kaepernicks up here. I got my little. You can't really see, huh?
I see some old school photo of Montana, I believe. Oh, it's that Steve Young.
Let's see. Oh, I think my daughter broke it. Oh, there we go.
Okay, you got some stuff there.
Steve Young.
Steve Young's up top, right? On the top of the case.
Oh, that's up here?
Yeah.
That's Joe Montana.
That's Montana, okay.
Yeah. That was a high school card, a college, and then the Super Bowl.
Ah, nice. Yeah, see, that's beautiful. Then you got some cap stuff. Send that to Ron. I'll send you his address.
There. Oh, my
God. There's cap.
There you go.
Oh,
Ron.
look, he got the football in one hand, the bag in the other. He's out. Ron is like, oh, cap.
Oh, I tried.
Oh, yeah, the bag. Yeah, the bag.
Yeah. But this thing's cool, man. I like this. Like, my little Christmas ornament.
Where you get that from?
It's funny though, because when I put it on the tree,
yeah,
it looks like he's kneeling on some of the little branches.
It's cool. I like it. I actually like it. You got some kicks. You got the Air Force Ones in the back, right?
Oh no, those are skate shoes.
Oh, the skate shoes. All right.
ES's. Mm-hmm.
Got some skate
Nah,
stuff.
no, the only Nikes I have down here are these ones, the 6.0s.
Ah, okay. I like those too. Those are
Mhm.
cool. I like those.
Yeah, I've never had Air Force Ones. Like
No,
I said, I've never had Jordans or nothing.
right? Yeah, I like the low tops. The low tops are cool.
Yeah, but
Who's that? Jack? Oh no, that's Puig. I was gonna say Jackie Robinson. That's Puig. I see it now.
yeah,
That's
you also got
Puig.
Puig, Maury
Who's that?
Wills, and Jeff Kent.
I knew I was gonna say Jeff Kent, the Met,
hmm
the ex-Met, Jeff Kent. Good
Yeah,
player. Good player.
yeah, I liked him. Yeah. So what do you guys got tomorrow? The Mets.
I believe we got another game with the Nationals. And who you guys? Oh no, you guys are playing the Dodgers. I mean the Giants, right?
Yeah, we got the Giants, and then I think after that we got I think we got the Brewers. I think right after that. I think tomorrow we got
Ooh,
the Brewers. Let me
that's
see.
murderer's row right there.
Yeah. Let
My
me see.
goodness, wait a second. Salvador Perez, a catcher from the Royals, had 41 home runs.
Today?
Yeah, he hit number 41 today. Old Salvador Perez.
The hell? So then he's right on Shohei Otani then, because Otani's only
Yeah.
at 43. He's been at 43 stuck.
Yes,
I mean,
Salvador
I
Perez
shouldn't say
had,
stuck, but
holy crap, 41 home runs. And he has 102 RBIs.
I
Since
mean
when?
he has a good last name, you know.
Yeah, he does. He does. I like that name too.
You got the Perez.
And I didn't like him because he beat us in the world. He was a major reason why they beat us in 2015 was because of that, because of him.
Salvador Perez?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't
Huh.
know he had 41 home runs though.
Are you tripping?
And 102 RBIs. Go to MLB.com. It's the first story. It says can't stop Salvi.
I got my app right here. Let me see. Home runs. Damn, what the hell? How old is he?
31. He's younger than I thought.
Oh yeah. So when he said 2015, I was like, what the hell was he, like 40?
Nah, that's what I thought. Because
I
I thought he
thought
was
in
old.
2015 he'd have been about 30 something. But
Because I thought he was old then. God.
he looks kind of old. He might be busting the Albert Pujols right there.
Yeah,
Look at him.
he got some doctored paperwork.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had to lie
41
about
home
his age.
runs.
He had
Look
to
at
lie
that.
about his age to get in the league. You know, that's what they really say about Pujols. They say he lied about his age so the Cardinals would get him.
Him,
That's a real thing. If you Google it, man. I'm telling
yeah,
you. You don't have to right now. I'm just saying.
him, El Duque. There was quite a few players they say lied about their age.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about the Molina brothers lying about their age, but the thing is, Molina's still playing. I don't think he lied about his age because he would have been retired a long time ago.
Well, how old are they right now? Like
Let me see.
supposedly.
Molina
I
is
mean, Pujols is still playing too, and he's what, 42?
42. And Molina just got another contract too from the Cardinals. He is
Oh, Molina's because he's a catcher. I mean, he's a good batter.
yeah, he is. He is 39. Yadier Molina is 39 years old.
Dang, I just looked at Pujols' thing right here. They gave him like the legit minimum. I guess the Dodgers only giving him 570,000.
Yeah, because I think with the Angels owed him all the rest, right?
Oh, just for the year then, you think? So
Yeah.
the Dodgers and the Angels were paying him this year
Yeah.
together? Oh, okay. Okay. 'Cause I
I
thought,
can
yeah, the veteran minimum is about $1 million, isn't it, or something? It fluctuates.
I think it was like 1.2.
Yeah, I know the NFL's about the same too. Then
Yeah, about
1.2.
1.2, which I would say
Mhm.
I'll be a practice squad player making all that
Yeah.
money, right? Ain't no
hmm
shame in that.
That's life changing money.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I love to see the
Mm.
Yankees lose.
But no,
So
I lied. We don't got the Brewers. We don't even play the Brewers anymore for the rest. We got the Cardinals starting tomorrow for a 4-game set.
speaking of
Mhm.
Molina, yeah, you go against them.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah, we
so
got
great.
No, they're not. Yeah, they're not. Huh? Yeah.
69 and 65.
Yeah. So we got them for the next 4 games at St. Louis, and then when we come back home to face the Padres for 3. The Padres fell off, huh?
Oh man, what a
They fell off
disappointment.
bad, man.
Yeah.
The
What a
Reds are
disappointment.
already taking that wild card. I think. I mean, I'd rather face the Reds in the postseason because the Padres every time they play us, they try to beat the
Yeah.
crap out of us. So I'd rather not play them. even
But
if
you
they
know
are on
what?
a big old skid.
The Reds actually have really good pitching though. And then, you ever see the Reds lineup?
Mm-hmm.
My
They got the
God,
what
every
was it,
guy in that team has
Castellano?
30 home runs.
They got the kid Castellanos or whatever.
Yeah, I like him. Hard nosed dude, hard nosed player.
He
They
came out
got
of nowhere. I never really
out
heard
of
about him.
nowhere, and the
Mm-hmm.
guy has like 50 home runs. They were showing his stats on for bases loaded. He bats like 390 something. He has like 12 home runs, 100 or something. I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Where
That's
this guy
crazy.
come from?"
Yeah, I'd never heard of him. I'll be honest.
Me neither. I didn't know who he was. But okay, so the Mets didn't sign him, so that didn't matter.
Well, look, the thing that I have a problem with Castellanos is right now, Trey Turner is leading the league supposedly. Every time Trey Turner comes up to bat, they talk about it and they say he's leading the league. Trey Turner, and with the batting average of 322, right?
Yes.
And it says 322 right here on my phone on the Dodgers page. But then I go to the actual stats and I go to the average, and he's not even on there.
I don't think he has enough at bats on Trey Turner, right?
But he's been playing like the whole season. That's what I thought too. He's been playing the whole season pretty much.
That's a strange situation.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe they just don't want to put him on there because he's on there for steals and stuff.
Because, yeah, you're right. Because Castellanos is now batting 320.
Let me see. Castellanos has 114 games played this year. Let me see Trey Turner. Trey Turner has 96 with Washington and 26 with us.
How many at bats? Castellanos has 444.
388 with Washington this year and 101 with us.
Yeah, so he qualifies. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're just hating.
Yeah, that's weird. That's actually weird.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not that big of a because they acknowledge it still when they're talking about him on the TV. I don't know why they have him on the app.
You know who's one of my favorite players, and I know he's on the Reds and everything, but he beat us too in 2015. But just one of my favorite players for some reason, because if you look at his stats, he's an average dude. Mike Moustakas. Mike Moustakas.
He's been playing forever too.
Yeah, he's 32 years old. I'm looking at his stats now. Just, 250, 196 home runs, 608 RBIs, 1,000 hits. Just a solid player. But for some reason, I always wanted the Mets to have him because he has like that leadership about him that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. And the Mets never like focused on him for some reason. He always went to like the Red, the Brewers. Everywhere he goes, they win. I'll say it like that. Mm-hmm. The Royals, the Reds, and the Brewers, they're winning, and he's the common denominator there. He's just on all winning teams. We need that. Give me a player that can win. Yeah. Yeah, Mike Moustakas has been around for a long time. Remember Brett Butler? No, Billy Butler. Not Brett Butler, Billy Butler from the Royals. He was supposed to be the next like Wade Boggs. Let me see. He was the first pick in the draft.
Billy Butler.
He played for the A's also. I think he might still play for the A's now.
Billy Butler, yeah. Billy Butler.
No, Billy Butler. No, Bill Buckner was the one that the ball went under his legs, in between his legs for the Mets. That's how we won the World Series in '86.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Billy Butler, he was with the Royals forever. He was the first pick in the draft. And then he wound up being okay. He wasn't so great. And now they say he last played. Damn, he's been out the league since 2016. He played for the Yankees. But he is a career 290 hitter, though. He could hit.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, 290 career hitter. He finished with 147 RBIs. I mean, home runs, 728. Yeah, he was a good player. He was actually pretty good.
I just heard the garage door behind me. We have to cut it off soon.
Gonna have to cut this off. Yep.
The garage. Be banging at the door here in a second.
The garage door is moving.
Yeah, some activity. They're running errands and stuff. They went to the store and they went out to eat.
Yeah, we had a good show though. We definitely had a good show.
Yeah, we were live the whole time.
That's
the first time I've done that myself because we usually when I go live we do it like 30 or 40 minutes after we start.
Yeah, and we had a steady stream of 3 to 2 people watching at all times. So I mean, we're picking up, man. We're picking up.
Yeah.
No one wrote questions and nothing, no.
I know. We can get that thumbnail.
Yep. Get the big blue.
Wait, I'm blocking my Dodgers. Oh, that's all right. Wait, one more time. You got it?
Got it.
There. That should be good.
Send that my
People
way.
are laughing. The people that are watching are like, "What the hell? That's how they do
The
it."
thumbnail, yeah, we gotta do it more underground with the thumbnail.
Yeah.
We
But I
do
mean,
it
that's
on
how
the
they do
show.
it. That's how a lot
Yeah,
of YouTubers do it.
it's true.
So,
I didn't even know that until
mhm.
you told me about that.
Yeah, that's what they do.
They take a
Well, all right, man.
screenshot.
I'm gonna have to head
Well,
out. I can hear my
yep.
kid over there.
Great episode as always. Thank you for everyone for
Mhm.
watching, tuning in.
Yep.
Next time, just write some questions. We'll answer.
Yeah.
Join us.
Exactly.
Join us on the show. We love you guys.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, Jared. I love you, my brother. Always a pleasure.
Love you too, man. It was
And,
fun.
and yeah, if you can join that league too, we still have 2 spots open, 3 spots.
Oh yeah, I have to check it out right now.
Yeah,
I told you
have,
I tried sending line. I tried to get on last night, but it was trying to tell me to change my password. And I was like, man, I hate when things tell you to do that. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
I went through it with the phone. Actually, I can't even do it from the computer. I have to do it from my phone because they locked me out on the computer because the same thing, the password and all this. I was like, I'm just gonna do it from the phone.
Yeah. That's I wanted to keep trying it, but then I was like, I don't want to get locked out, so I'll check it out tomorrow on my laptop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So try. We still have some spots. So yeah, great episode. Well, Thank you, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys next week. Yep, we'll be back. We're gonna be consistent.
All right, man.
Love you, man. See you soon.
Love you too. Later.